Shabbat Shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kodash, double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push the word of truth and sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, to the Akwat that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest. 144,000, one-third, the hopeful elect of Israel. I'm the brother Yahshua. I'm back with the World War III daily update. Shabbat Shalom and salutations to you as well. All right, so we're going to start here at 2nd Ezra 15 and what? Oh, the Arabs. 28. 2nd Ezra 15:28. Behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia. Dragons of, if you put Saudi in front of Arabia, what do you got? You got the dragons of Saudi Arabia, or all the Arabs, all the nations of the Arab people. And there's a lot. Where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Let's see if that's true. Saudi Arabia, this is 20 hours ago, less than a day. Saudi Arabia, the dragons, just deployed troops on the border of Israel in support of Gaza, Palestine. If this is true, it's huge, but it's from this channel called Tech Beat that I don't know whether to believe or not to believe. But why would they? Is this straight out lies and propaganda? It's not until Tuesday, Wars and Rumors of War. Anyway, we'll play it just because it's interesting. And if it's true, then of course this is the cutting edge. I mean, is the war in the Middle East going away? No, it's not. Is it exploding? Yes, it is. So there might be truth to this. All right, check it out.
In a startling turn of events, Saudi Arabia, a key player in the Middle East, has deployed troops on the border of Israel in a move that signals its unwavering support for the Palestinian cause in Gaza. This deployment has sent shockwaves through the region, rekindling long-standing tensions and raising questions about the broader implications for the Middle East's geopolitical landscape. To understand the significance of this development, we must delve into the historical context, Saudi Arabia's role in the Arab world, the Israel-Palestine conflict, and the possible consequences of this bold move. To appreciate the gravity of Saudi Arabia's deployment of troops on the Israeli border, we must first examine the historical backdrop of the Middle East. The region has been a powder keg of conflicts for decades.
You can clearly see that this is propaganda slided to one side. But nonetheless, let's watch it and spit out the bones.
With the Israel-Palestine issue at its heart. Since the establishment of the State of Israel in 1948, the Palestinian people have sought recognition and sovereignty in the Gaza Strip and West Bank. This has led to numerous conflicts, wars, and diplomatic negotiations over the years, all of which have had a profound impact on the region. Saudi Arabia has historically been cautious about taking a direct military stance in the Israel-Palestine conflict. Instead, the kingdom has provided financial aid, humanitarian support, and diplomatic efforts to address the Palestinian issue.
There's a bunch of Arabs looking out for each other. Where do you think this is going? Well, when you understand that the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, is controlling the minds of these kings right now, just like he did Pharaoh when he hardened Pharaoh's heart. Your mind, that word heart, goes back to the Hebrew word lob. So he worked on Pharaoh's mind. He mind controlled it, which is what we're watching right here. Okay, and everything that it says that's going to happen in that book called the Bible, it's going to happen. Okay, whether you understand it or not. Only very few people understand what it actually says. And we're telling you. We just read that the dragons of Arabia are going to come out with many chariots. Okay, and we're watching that right now. All right.
The recent deployment of troops signals a significant shift in Saudi Arabia's approach. Saudi Arabia holds a prominent position in the Arab world, not only due to its vast oil reserves, but also because of its custodianship of Islam's two holiest sites, Mecca and Medina. The kingdom's leadership sees itself as a guardian of Arab and Muslim interests, and its actions have the potential to influence the entire region. The recent deployment of Saudi troops on the Israeli border underscores the kingdom's commitment to solidarity with the Palestinian cause. This decision may be driven by a desire to position itself as a leader in championing the rights of Palestinians, potentially garnering support from its Arab and Muslim allies in the process.
You hear that? Right out of the scriptures. We're watching it. These guys have been at odds because of destabilization of the region by who would you suppose destabilized the region? Well, that would be Babylon the Great, right? Not ancient Babylon, which is Iraq. Babylon the Great, which is the United Snakes. That's what they did. They destabilize regions, regimes, and put in a puppet a dictator. That's what they do. They couldn't get Bashir, but they tried. Okay, they tried until Russia came in and said, "No, no, no, we're not going to do that." So now we're at the crossroads as this thing builds up.
Moreover, it serves to demonstrate Saudi Arabia's willingness to take a more assertive role in the Middle East's intricate web of alliances and conflicts. The Israel Palestine conflict is one of the world's most protracted and contentious disputes.
I wonder why. Okay, somebody came in and was able to destabilize the whole area back in '67, whatever, right? But now those old uh, grievances, right, are doing what? They're being worked out so that they can come back together and have each other's back. So what we're going to do is we'll take a quick look at that, okay? And then we'll go ahead and close. So I'm going to read the same thing again. This is 2nd Ezra 15. And 28, behold, a horrible vision and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them, those Arabs, shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Then it goes into the Persians right here, who's going to join battle with them. And then right here it goes right back to who? The dragons, who are the Arabs. Okay. And then this is 2nd Ezra 15 and 31. Then shall the dragons have the upper hand. When? When the Persians join battle with them. Okay. Then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature. And if they shall turn themselves, what do you mean turn themselves? Turn yourself around like the hokey pokey. Okay. Remember all your brothers that you're feuding with in the region because somebody came in and destabilized the whole area, got you fighting Sunni, Shia. Uh, uh, you're not even really you're not a real Arab. You're not a real Arab, right? If they shall stop fighting one another, conspiring together, what does that mean? Oh, now you whispering to each other. You're coming up with a great plan together in great power to persecute them. Who's them? These Assyrians, you Babylonians. Okay? If they shall turn themselves, right? Conspiring together in great power to persecute them, then these shall be troubled, these Assyrians, and keep silence to their power and shall flee. What's going on right here? Saudi Arabia is like, wait, we're tripping. We're tripping, Mahmoud. Mahmoud, we're tripping. Okay? Hey, we tripping. Let's turn ourselves and conspire with each other while we're watching it. All right? Very soon they're going to have the upper hand, just like the book says. So we'll stay watching. We hope that the electorate edified you, brothers and sisters. With that, I'm going to say Shabbat Shalom.